Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We are exploring one of the many branches of the leads that we've got in our search for Dandelion. So, we kind of found out, we talked to the bard who said that Dandelion is planning a heist of a vault of one of the leaders of the criminal underworld. We went and talked to the leader of the criminal underworld. He didn't realize that Dandelion was involved, which is interesting because he was a former master spy. So he asked Geralt to find out who was responsible and get the treasure back. So Geralt kind of has to be like a bit of a double agent. And this one, and then on top of that, one of the four leaders of the criminal underworld is trying to assassinate the other three, and so the other three want to take care of him before, and it's a big whole thing. So we have... we are now about to... We've identified that there's a hole in the wall near the vault from the sewers that was made by a bomb. We figured out how the bomb was delivered, and the person who supposedly... somebody who used the bath in the on the day that the break-in happened is somebody who's apparently dead, so we're going to go see if we can find any clues in their home to see if we can find out who's actually impersonating this person who's actually dead, so see if we can find out who left the bomb. Yeah, like I said, it's a big whole thing. If you haven't watched the last 4 episodes, three episodes, 3 or 4, thereabouts. If you haven't watched them, go back and watch them, and then you'll be up to speed for this episode. Let's get going. Alright, so let's choose the correct active quest, where we go to Margrave Henckel's house, who's the person who's actually dead, even though that they used the bath on the day of the break-in. Or they supposedly used the bath on the day of the break-in.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
It's a big building, it's just all boarded up.
Footprints.
Yes, I can see that they're footprints, Geralt. Well done. There's a red shiny thing over here, so of course I'm going to take a look.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
The last wish. Care for your sword, soldier. The last wish. Human life requires 3 things for its sustenance: food, drink, and gossip. It is thus no wonder that no matter where I traveled, be it icebound Hovis or evergreen Toussaint, everyone asks me about the passions that bind Geralt and the sorceress Yennefer of Vengerberg. As a man both cautious and discreet, I refuse to betray their secrets, with one important exception. The history of their first encounter is so extraordinary, so romantic and moving, it would be a veritable crime to hide its light beneath a bushel basket. Indeed, had I not witnessed these events in person, I would never believe there were room in our grim and dark world for such fantastic marvels. This one, I have read that one way back. Care for your sword, soldier. A soldier can wear a dirty jerkin, rank footcloths, and stained greaves. A soldier can walk around unshaven, can stink to high heaven, or even have the mange. But his sword must always shine as if straight from the forge. For in a battle, neat clothing and eye-pleasing appearance will not save anyone's life, but a sword will, as long as it's well cared for and the man at the dull end knows what he's doing. So how should you care for your blade? Simple. After every battle, wipe all the blood and guts off of it. Take an oil-soaked linen rag and give it a good rub-down. If you're fighting in swamplands or in heavy rain, it's worth your while to coat the blade in beeswax. You should sharpen its edges regularly using a good whetstone. It's important to take your time in doing this. Each movement should be steady and delicate, like you're stroking a virgin on your first night together. If your sword develops rust, it means you're slovenly and lazy. Oaf. They think there should be an A in there, but okay. Take some sand in your hand at once and scour the blade till the stains disappear. Take heed, though, not to cut your fingers in this doing, for then you won't be any good to anyone. I mean, not wrong. Alright, not gonna bother with the books right now. At the moment, I'm not interested. Well, footsteps go over there, so of course I'm going to go over this way first. Tons of bottles. Tons of bottles. Other than that, nothing here. So let's actually go the way we're supposed to.
A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it.
The bit Geralt didn't read out loud there says, "With love from D."
Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
And it looks like there's a secret door here. Which, of course, is going to be opened by one of the bottles in the other room. Place bottle in slot for 1251 vintage.
$12.45 to $12.54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Investigate the other room using your Witcher senses.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Search the hidden room using your Witcher senses. Alright.
Stain. Wyvern oil.
Letter from Dudu.
Ciri. Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Check what's going on downstairs. I'm gonna just check everything else out here first.
Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kelkstain.
Alright, let's go downstairs and see what's going on.
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
So I gotta be tricky here, because I know that it was Dandelion who actually stole it, but then there's a note from Dudu saying that Menge took it from Dandelion and that he has Dandelion as well. So I can say Margrave Henckel told me everything, or doesn't matter.
What I've learned doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yet you agreed to help me.
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence fly this time, but only because His Honor the Margrave might indeed have something to do with the theft. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menge.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous Whoreson. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know.
Dijkstra doesn't need to know everything, or you didn't say anything either. Yeah, I feel like being a bit playful here.
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then. And thanks.
Meet Triss at the Eternal Fire Shrine near the harbor around midnight. Oh! Her teleportation looks different than Yennefer's. That's interesting. I like it. Alright, well, before I do that, I am going to get Junior instead. Since this is starting to look more like a promising lead as to the location of Dandelion. So, let's take a look at the map here. So we got one over here, we got one over here, and one over here. So let's do this one first. This is his house, where he's not going to be, but, or at least so Dijkstra says, but I can find some clues. Okay. Cleaver's hench dwarf.
Oh, it's piss.
A wee minute, Witcher. Now, I'm curious something mighty. How is it you were off the same bloody night Whoreson tried to kill me?
'Twas chance, honest. I was at the brothel. I've witnesses.
I don't doubt you found some witnesses, but I do doubt the bit about chance. Know what? Shite conversation this. So much blethering, we've got nowhere. Lads, you have a chat with him. It's simple. I want to know where Whoreson is.
I've not betrayed you. Not ever. No! No! I know nothing!
Help me find Junior?
I'm about to send my lads around Whoreson's hideouts. Won't say no to a witch's blade. Lead my men, take the water Junior and drag him out of his hidey hole. Win-win situation, as I see it.
Whoreson can't die until I've talked to him.
My lads are hot-headed and I like 'em like that. Want to rein them in? Do so on your own.
All right.
Now, I suspect Junior's hiding at his casino in Gildorf. Either that or near the arena beneath the bits. My lads will be there. Find him.
So still the same leads as I thought before. Though that's a level 9 quest, interestingly enough. So before I go to the casino and the arena, I'm still going to go to his hideout. Where is this taking me? Because I feel like it's taking me in the wrong direction. No, maybe not.
Oh! Ooh! Ah!
We get a bonus for working this real makes the sea even more. All roads lead to Manhattan.
Nice razors you got there.
You're in your kid's humble
This
servant.
will pass.
Have a hard time finding any work here, won't you?
Search Whoreson Jr.'s hideout using your Witcher senses.
I'd expect to find Whoreson hiding in his house.
Cleaver said to be thorough, so we look everywhere. Got to burn the corpses, though. Else rats will congregate to feast.
Nothing interesting here.
Geralt the Red. Seems to me I've heard of you before, Whitehair.
Alright, let's try going upstairs and see if we find anything there.
Fuck, sure blame that on us too.
Dwarves were thorough as debt collectors. Didn't leave a scrap. Place has been scrubbed clean.
There is a third floor, so I'm going to check upstairs just to see what it is.
Oi! Mine's like war. Never know when you're done for.
So, visit Whoreson Jr.'s arena and visit Whoreson Jr.'s casino, which coincidentally happens to coincide with where Cleaver's men are going to be for me to take command of.
All roads lead to Manhattan.
Seems to me I've heard of you before.
I have a funny feeling that the arena is going to be where I actually find him,
That's bad luck.
because of Dijkstra's comment that he loves a good fight and would probably give much to see a Witcher in action, so I'm probably going to have to fight in the arena in order to draw him out. So I'm going to check out the casino first.
Light rain keeps the rogues indoors. Rain like this would fetch a fortune in Zerrikania.
Come closer. Don't be shy. You'll find I've everything you could ever need.
Well, that doesn't seem suspicious at all. I am going to talk to this merchant just to offload some of the stuff I've picked up.
Greetings. At your service.
Show me your wares.
So I'm going to sell some stuff, and I will see you on the other side. And with that, I have drained this merchant of his coin, so I'm going to move on.
So long.
I'm going to also check out... Ta-da-da, this one. Meet Cleaver's dwarves outside the casino.
Set to go. Anytime. Your mark.
Ready?
Righto. We go on your mark.
Wait for it.
Not too long, eh? Hired the Witcher as my debt collector.
I'm going to investigate beforehand, but
This is no place for the likes of you.
Why are you even here?
Same reason anyone comes here. Play a bit, have a good time.
Invite only, mate. Shit out of luck.
I think you're about to let me in.
By all means, please.
And you, wish me luck.
Luck be with you at the tables. Need to play one more time.
Strange
I'll win it all
bird.
back.
Who's that? No kinder each day.
I'll wait to my house.
All right.
alright, so all 3 dots are upstairs.
Leave me be. Another word out of you and I'll take you upstairs. No!
Oh, those sound so genuine, so legit.
Meats to yourself.
So I got to remember that Dijkstra said that Whoreson has no official connection here.
Cards lining up today?
A mutant? What the hell's a witcher doing here? See any drowned dead? Or other shitsuds around here?
Not hunting shitsuds tonight. Looking for the owner of this establishment.
Oh, someone asked after him yesterday.
Who?
You know, I don't know. They crushed his head before I could get a good look. Man's swimming with the fishes now. Whoreson's always been touchy. But this is going too far.
Really gotta talk to the owner. Know where I can find him?
I don't know squat. Wait a moment. Gentlemen, this here rogue wishes to speak to the owner. Any of you know where Junior is?
Oh, dang it. Well, definitely could have been more discreet on that one.
Keep it together, lads!
Pathetic.
Should look around.
List of debtors. Adelbert Zimmer, Gwyn Hoyes, Lettis Bilace, Segamore Prokop, Rico, Mortimer Schwindvel, Stan Degrees, Aardvark van Bortimore. And oh, this is the letter from Dudu, which I didn't read back in the house. Siri, if you're reading these words, that means you have solved my riddle, for which you have my congratulations. It also means you have not yet been caught and are still in Novigrad, which worries me greatly. I do not know exactly what you did on Temple Isle, but Menge is furious and will not rest until he captures you, skins you alive, and burns you at the stake. And now that he's got his sanctimonious paws on Dijkstra's treasure, he can hire enough men to search every home in the city thrice over. I am a Doppler, so I will be able to hide, but you must flee, while you still can. Your Dudu. P.S. Don't even think about trying to break Dandelion free from Menge's clutches, it's impossible, but knowing our friend, he'll wiggle his way out somehow, or at least I hope he will. P.P.S. Forgive me for not writing how to contact me, but A. You are to flee, remember? B. Melitele guards those who guard themselves. And of course my steel weapon is damaged. I'm just going to take a quick look, see if there's anything that is better than my current steel weapon, and I'll see you on the other side. So there's nothing that is better than my current weapon, so I'm just going to repair it.
Beat you half to death. Hey, can you hear me?
Talk to the tied up halfling in the casino. First, I'm going to loot everything here. And let's talk to Rico.
You alive?
Don't finish me.
Don't intend to.
Who the hell are you? Heard screaming downstairs.
It's all right now.
Will you help me?
You're not hurt all that bad. Let's talk first. Why are you here?
What's it look like? Came here to sit and think. God. All right. Clever and tough's not working for me. They took me for one of Bedlam's moles.
Are you?
Well, kinda. Yeah.
So what have you kinda learned?
Whoreson's working hand in glove with the Redanians. I don't know the details, but he's on their side. And that's all I know.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks. God. I'll lay low until things settle down. Bedlam will learn you helped me. See him. He's sure to reward you.
Wonder if Dijkstra knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians.
Collect a reward from the King of Beggars for freeing Rico. I wonder if the dwarves are still outside. But I'm going to wrap this up quickly, because I see the timer on the episode. Nope, not here anymore. So I'm going to call an end to the episode here. You know the drill. Click over there. Join me next time as we continue following any of these multiple leads that we have. See you then.